Minneapolis dropping some big bucks on a huge sculpture at a new city building.
And critics say, the city really needs to get its priorities straight. Fox 9's Theo Keith is live downtown for us tonight. And Theo, all right, how much money are we talking here?
Well, Karen and Amy, all told, we're talking more than $750,000. Critics question, with a tight public safety budget, couldn't the money be spent on something else? By next fall, this sculpture will hang from the ceiling of the new Minneapolis Public Service building. It'll have the ability to change its shape to reflect the weather, producing what city staff call a mesmerizing visual effect like a rippling lake or a flock of birds.
So we wanted a piece that would capture people's attention when they came into the building.
Arts Administrator Mary Altman says the service building will have 16 works of art with a $2 million budget. The sculpture is the big one. $394,000 for the artwork itself, another $377,000 on the related ceiling, lighting, and electrical work.
There are 11 eyes.
With no discussion, the City Council unanimously signed off on it Friday. Earlier this year, the city approved $85,000 for a prototype, and 2 staffers recently went to Atlanta to see it for themselves.
I thought it was a big fishnet. That's what I thought it was.
Critics like Joe Tamburino, who lives and works downtown and is pushing the city to hire more police, say Minneapolis's priorities are out of whack.
But to give this to an operation out of Atlanta that's going to cost over $700,000 and be moving all the time so we could see the changes in the city, unnecessary. You want to see the changes in the city? Look outside.
But Altman says a city ordinance requires a small percentage of capital projects like new buildings be spent on public art. 14 of the 16 artists for the service building are local. But for the sculpture, the city held a national competition and got 48 applications.
It's a pretty complicated piece, and we wanted a 75-year piece. And so we really wanted to make sure that we got an extremely experienced artist.
The service building itself is scheduled to open in fall 2020 with a total cost of more than $150 million. It's a big undertaking, but when it's done, the city will be able to move thousands of its employees from 6 other buildings under one roof. Live in downtown Minneapolis, Theo Keith, Fox 9.